We go over to old you.
To the old. Can't use that. I can't call it that anymore.
Can't call it on stream now. Let's see. Uh,
You know what I was gonna say though.
yeah, I think I do. We're gonna try to host this one in the volcanic map.
Cool.
It probably won't work. Like, we probably won't get enough people to do it, but we're gonna make a stab at it.
If that fails, we can do something else.
If this fails, I'm gonna go back to playing like Dark Tide or something, and being frustrated at that instead of at YouTube.
Works for me. Where? Let me go close his door. Yeah, I got a compliment from a goth MILF at work today.
Hmm. You sure it was a MILF and not a GILF at your age?
No, it was a goth MILF.
Great. Live chat. Just open the fucking chat, YouTube. Jesus Christ. Live chat has moved! No, it's not. It's in the same place. Right there. Right where I'm clicking. It's like, oh, the live chat's moved somewhere else. Below the crap. Ooh.
Ah, good. This is a save that I have that can go there.
I think the password's nipple.
Temple of Your Gay.
Password's too moist. But the password in the description does not match that, so we are gonna have to change that. Last time it was too moist, but I don't know. Well, I guess last time I was on YouTube it was nipple. Here we go. We got some nipple clan messages up here too. The fat samurai drip. Thank you.
So you said too moist?
Nope, it's nipple.
Oh, we're going to nipple tonight. Alright.
Made my hunter look like Spawn. Samurai. PC, I'll be on off. You'll probably be the only person that'll be finding Max repeatedly. If I had to throw a wild guess out there. Max getting the whoosh. Apparently Max got his hair complimented by some goth chick at his work, so pretty neat. That's Finboy Skadonic, I know that is. That's our vulgar militiaman drip, but doing the courtesy thing. I think this is testy cancer. I think. There's a Haas right there. And this one doesn't have a person, so I can't tell who it is. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be up here at the volcanic manor fight club. I need to get rid of some of those. Hold on. It's crazy to me that enough fights happen for me to have to do that. Does not seem like we've had even remotely close to 1,000 bouts here, but apparently we have. I don't think there's such a thing as a goth MILF. I don't know either. Like, we're getting into that age where, like, chicks that were in the emo or death metal type stuff are getting into, like, their 40s. Like, if there was a chick who was, like, really big, and this, like, for, like, off the top of my head, this isn't death metal, but, like, Disturbed. She really likes, like, black eyeliner, wearing all black, and the high heel boots with the chains and stuff. She's probably getting close to 40 now. So, It can
Well, I mean,
happen.
this one I ID'd because she was buying booze. She was like 27.
It's not a
Hey.
MILF, Max. That's
She she had 2 kids in the cart.
that's not a MILF. That's a young mother. That's someone who's made like catastrophic decisions and is going to continue to make catastrophic decisions.
I am a catastrophic decision.
Yeah, you are. And you continue to make catastrophic decisions, just like her. Yeah, the only difference is you're not wearing like black lipstick and fingernail polish. And next time she comes around the grocery store, you're gonna be in there, dyed your hair black, got some lipstick on, fingernail polish, or one of those bracelets with like the little studs. Hey there. Got like a little tiny one on your nub. Hey, I saw that you were 27. Something in my MILF. And she's like, what'd you call it? MILF, I would say, like, has to be like mid-30s. I would say. That's like the earliest I'd consider that. It's like mid-30s. Anything, like, anything younger than that, it's like a tragedy. Max, as usual, proving he is a dumb bastard. It's the... You know, this is... You're lucky that we're on YouTube. His video game mum put, is the N capital? Is the N capital? Is the R hard? Nah, it's not. It's all lowercase. Now this is a PC fight. Same as always, sumo rules. Any level, any build, but I choose who fights, so if you come in here with like a level 700 one-shot build where you buff 8 times in a row, like I get summoned very much. Maybe you will. I'll put you against like someone that has what's the name of that spell? The one that like cancels all buffs.
Don't remember.
Law of regression, I think. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, law of regression. I saw like I don't know if it was a short or a TikTok or what it was, but I saw this video and there was a guy, he gets summoned into the, not the actual like PvP arena, because for some reason people still don't like going there. It was the old school Raya Lucaria arena, and the guy buffed like, I want to say like 6-7 times, like it was nuts. Oh, Slut Souls just popped up. The guy buffed like 6 or 7 times, I want to say, and the guy popped Law of Aggression. The guy got mad, walked away, crystaled, and then like messaged him on PSN and was calling him scum. Dude, that's on like, if
You're the one that was standing there for 5 minutes straight eating a buffet.
yeah, like if your build requires, you know, like that many buffs, you know, like you probably suck. And if you get bent out of shape because someone's like, hey, I see that you can't actually fight, dude, you killed me in like one swing when you get lucky, so we get rid of that. Both of you have the sweaty tears. They're just roll catching the pants off of you. Jesus. Was that you that cast the fart cloud, or was that something they did?
They did that.
Hmm. Max got crop dusted, he's dying a very slow heat death. Ooh. Nice. Ace roll caught the pants off of you to start that off. Nutty.
Oh, yes, I used funny haha spin scythe and just get fucking smacked around with a great sword.
Get hit with giant, or someone going for giant hunt like 3
Alright,
times
pulling
over.
out the killdozer.
I mean, giant hunt might counter it. It'd be like the Ring City Twin Great Swords versus someone with the profaned uppercut.
Can't even find the fucking thing. Ah, there it is.
And this is still pooping. Hurry it up, dude.
Push harder.
Yeah, just push as hard as you can. It's really healthy. It's like actually better for you to strain as hard as you can and see just how fast you can get out of you. The longer the poop is touching you, the worse. It's toxins getting in your body. You need to push really, really hard. Maybe stand up slightly so there's like a little more strain. Ow. Mature circle engagement community. That's what this is. Then Isaac follows him at the Nutty Putty Cave. Meta seems like the type of guy that would, like, be the second person to be lost in the Nutty Putty Cave.
The what?
The Nutty Putty Cave. You know what that is?
Nope.
It's a cave somewhere. I want to say it's in Kentucky. I don't know. But it's like, a guy went exploring in it. And, like, cause you know my opinion on cave explorers and cave divers. You guys have heard me rant about that enough. Um, the Nutty Putty Cave was one where a guy like went in, was exploring, was like, you know, it's a really good idea to go into this hole that's like barely bigger than my head, that makes me go completely upside down. And he did that and got wedged at a weird angle that cut the circulation off to everything. And they like basically, they pretty much dug out half the cave trying to get to him, but he died of like pneumonia from a puddle he was laying in or something. They sealed it off. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Ooh. You nearly went off, Max. I can't believe that missed. An Elden Ring? With its cruddy $20 servers that they bought? Slut Souls is having some issues right now. Putting up with Max's malarkey. Oh, he's starting up the killdozer again. Oh! Got him with it that time. He knows that you can't roll reliably. Just don't Reduvia at you. I don't even know what that does.
Frostbite.
I think that might be it for Sled Souls. Ooh! He's getting close, sticking his pinky toes in the fire. Ooh. Jeez, dude, almost. Hey, no, wait, no! No way! Hey, no way! He had that. All he had to do was roll catch you with the greatsword. Whoever that is, I'm pretty sure that's a video game mum. Whoever that
Well,
is,
I think so.
all you have to do, if you roll catch him once, you will roll catch Max again. He does not learn. He won't
Nope.
adapt until like the third or fourth time you do it. By then it's too late. So you should have just thrown that again.
I keep banging my head against the wall.
You're thinking of Sand Cave, Nutty Putty Cave. It's just a cave with a funny name that some nameless moron got stuck in. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I am almost certain Nutty Putty Cave is exactly what I'm thinking. I'm gonna look this up. About to look this up. I am almost 100% certain. Because I remember watching a whole video on it. The Putty Cave, yep. Nutty Putty Cave death. Yep, that's it. I was 100% right. In 2009, John Jones became stuck while exploring the Nutty Putty Cave in Alberta and died before rescuers could free him. His body was deemed unrecoverable and the cave was sealed off. I was right. Yep,
Get fucked.
yep. That's him. Because I remember seeing pictures of the guy's like feet, like his tennis shoes sticking out of a hole in the ground. I said Med'll be the second person to be lost in it. I could see Med doing that. Ah, cave exploring is actually floor-pilled and awesome. I'm so zazed. He goes crawling into a cave, never to be seen again. Imagine doing something so stupid they have to seal a cave off with concrete to keep people from doing the same thing. Because other people are also that stupid. I think cave exploring is exceptionally less stupid than cave diving. Because cave diving is like the dumbest thing a thrill seeker could do. Cave exploring is still pretty dumb, but I can kind of understand it. There's still that little child in me that has some wonder, like, maybe there's treasure or something at the bottom, or whatever. But, cave diving? as much. The flaming lawnmower for the win. Hitbox of the prelate's charge kept throwing me off. Detailed the death from the Kentucky cave, but you talked about death by pneumonia, which was the sand cave one. Nah, the guy in the Nutty Putty cave's the one that died in a puddle of water or something. I remember this. Ooh, how'd that not hit you, Max? Have you covered your router in tinfoil? I think so. I can hear like some distinct crackling. Max just pulled out his old gamer strats from like 1984. He's put the bunny ears on top of the TV. He's wiggling them around as we speak, messing with his signal. Video game mom never stood a chance. He's also using double naginadas, which is very annoying. I don't think you have like the dexterity to do what you need to with those to make him super annoying. That worked. He should have been rewarded for that. That R1 poke should have 100% hit you. Skid, do you have enemies? I have no enemies. Maybe other people's enemy, but I have no enemies. Max has many. Oh, what?
What?
One enemy Max has made is God himself. So what'd you, like, what'd you pawn off to Satan to get that damage to ring in after he killed you?
My left nut.
I believe it. Cave explorers are either suicidal or bed sniffers. Cave, like, the explorers, like, if it's a big cave, right? Like, cavernous, you know, I can see it. I get it. You want to walk around, look at all the natural wonders, maybe see some, like, blind animals who have no choice but to live in there, like, ooh, nature's so beautiful. I get that. Yeah, that's one thing, but when it's like, let me try to, like, fit through these really thin tunnel systems that were actually made by primordial guinea pigs a couple thousand years ago. That's pretty dumb. Cave diving is like, people die in open water, like scuba stuff, much less going into caves. It's just not smart. But I guess it's Darwin's whole thing, right? Gotta weed them out. Because if they weren't like doing cave diving, they'd probably be like seeing how close they could fly airplanes to highways and landing on them or something.
Or cliff jumping or some stupid shit like that.
Cliff jumping above like a populated village in Peru or something and crashing into a village hut and killing 3 people. That's the kind of thing cave divers do when they're not dying in caves underwater. It's like, I've read about this before, but like, it is embarrassing to think, like, if aliens were to like come and inspect the planet after we're gone, right? They could see examples of all kinds of stupid ways that we've died. But the thing I think that would boggle them the most is find like Skeletor remains with scuba gear in caves, and they're like, the aliens are trying to figure it out. Like, what the fuck was he doing here? Like we found human bones like where wild animals have been, where they've been eaten. We found them like where they've buried each other, where they've killed each other, all this kind of stuff. And then they find them in caves that have no value whatsoever to be in. Like there was no reason for them to be here in this era. Like they weren't exploring for anything. Why were they here? Why were they just jamming themselves in the wet grottos underwater with a bunch of expensive equipment that could have been used to further benefit their species? Nah, that stuff's lost to time. Like it's embarrassing, you know. Like think about if the aliens ever do come. She farted on you, dude.
Well, I'm done with Elden Ring for the night.
You just got crop dusted.
Oh, 4.
Cave exploring is not grunk enough for me. I prefer a zesty sesh of pink chip snacking and sewer slide watch. I ran into a guy yesterday in Darktide. His name was Kermit's Sewer Slide. He was a psyker that died a lot. I think we completed the mission.
Is
Yes, kid, you buffoon. The nutty putty man died of a cardiac arrest, having his chest half crushed. The sand cave man died. I don't believe that. I do not fall for any of you idiots' gaslighting. I look at all of your, like, track records with, like, trying to tell me stuff, and I just choose to ignore it now. If anybody else would like to get in on the stupidity, the password is nipple. I will not be gaslit by Poop Boy. What was that we were calling Meta that one time? What'd he do? I know
don't remember.
I know there was a guy named Keith that was like actively burglarizing his favorite drink. He didn't. Oh, that's right. He got farted on in class that time and didn't do anything about it. He's still the Poop Boy. It's just the nasty little Kentuckian Poop Boy. His greatest ally is unending foe. Cave divers do when they're not dying in caves. Killdozer. Particles kill him. Skid, you actual buffoon. You can Google Nutty Putty Cave and cause of death. You actual child. I will not do that. Back to sniffing hard poop in your backwater high school class. Are you done pooping, by the way? Or are you still, like, struggling with this log as we speak? I can only imagine, like, the Kentucky diet of, like, straight corned beef and polluted tap water can only do so much for someone's digestive tract. I see what it looks like. I just imagine, like, nothing like Kentucky tap water. And you look at it, it looks like it's...
Let's see.
Max, what are you doing?
Switching saves.
Great.
If I can remember where how the fuck it is. This been so long. I'm pulling out some cancerous bullshit.
Actual straight out a shit salmon in a rage. I've been telling you to do this for like the past 30 minutes and you just keep trying to piddle fart around with it. You have got to lay that fudge monkey now or it's gonna like haunt you for the rest of your life. You're really gonna be beaten by this? It's meta, it's nothing is below him. This man will absolutely have his year dominated by the memory of this turd that he cannot lay. Meta is struggling with rabbit pellets, and then Child is struggling with rabbit pellets. Isaac just couldn't decide which bird was better, so he just went ahead and threw both of them out. Oh, by the way, there will be a video tomorrow. It will be about Void Train, which is an indie game, so nobody's gonna watch it. It's not For Honor or Soul stuff. Not gonna do good. But yeah, if we like wind up getting people at some point, have a fight club. I know Video Game Mom said that she was gonna be in and out, so pretty soon it'll be just Max. It's a little bit better. No, Fudge Monkey is a chocolate milk super soaker. It's just a dirty waterfall.
I completely forgot what I named my Spellblade character.
Comedy genius.
Yeet likes men.
Eat likes men.
That's the last time I played this save was back when Yeet was still doing fight clubs with us.
I can't make it. I'm in Tampa visiting my grandparents. It's I don't think we're gonna get enough people to actually host one of these. I think the Dark Souls 3 one we had was probably like the last hurrah for fight clubs I'll ever do. We'll sit here and chill out for a minute. We'll give it like 15 minutes or something, just chill out. If not, I'll just go play Dark Tide with Max and just do that for the rest of the night.
We'll get pissed at fucking randos.
I'll just get belligerent at people. Dark Tide for being so stupid. Dark Tide's one of those games where it's like, it's meant to be Left 4 Dead. Like, you run through with people. You know, you have like a team dynamic. Everybody's good at different things, you know, and everybody works together. But nobody does that. Everybody's just off, like, trying to get, like, a really niche penance done that requires you to teabag in some corner of the map 10 times, then headshot a pox hound or something. And so, it falls apart pretty fucking quick. Shit hits the fan usually in the first actual difficult encounter. And when it does, usually half of them will leave in a rage. Or blame you for it when they run off and get bullied by themselves. Max talks about like he got burned by the dude. Spell sword. Max. I don't know what Yeet's up to nowadays. I think he still streams, but I don't know. I've not looked. Everyone's still
He refuses to have me on a stream because he knows I will
say the N-word.
Casual. I will. I'll do it too.
I know, I just hate like booting up the console and having to play stuff by myself. Yeah. Used to be the PC community for this game was bigger. And it seems like every time I do it on console, people are like, "Well, if this is on PC, I join." Because we used to host these pretty much exclusively on PC. Ow. I figured I'd give it a go. I figured I'd see if maybe I could get a few people because I'm trying to like get that sweet YouTube revenue so I could get me and Dimma a couple of different like games that we're gonna mod to piss and I'd probably stream and make videos about. One of them, I can't remember the name of it, it's like Consolidators or something. It's a VR game. It's got some stupid Star Wars mod. The other one is Squad. Squad has a really crazy like Star Wars overhaul. But that one's a little bit crunk. That'd be like $100. I think Squad's still like $50. He was just chasing you that whole round. Just cat and mouse.
I completely changed up my build. Use something else besides a great sword.
Nah, dude, it's Elden Ring. Everybody's got their one weapon. Human roll. Max is a very bad person to have on streams because he's not capable of considering his vocabulary.
No, I don't give a fuck about my vocabulary. Eat my shit.
He's pissed right now because he got beat by a Guts Greatsword user. I don't know what they're about to whip out, but they're about to fight some Bonin Ronin. Fellow big hat enthusiast. I don't know what he's got. His name has something to do with rolls, though, so I'm guessing this is gonna be just a roll catch machine.
Hey.
Never mind, it's a chick. We got a hey like a 90s oh my goodness. Alright, we got some classic Dark Souls 1 PvP. Neither of them can actually see what the other's doing, they have to guess. Oh, human roll relay has been murdered. I was thinking it was gonna be like a roll catch build or something, but I didn't really get to see. That would be an interesting concept for a Souls boss fight. Just if they want to make something positive out of that incredibly doo-doo thing that is their servers. have like a human enemy that you fight like the shade of, like kind of like the Pontiff one. You know how like there was the Pontiff shade that was sort of lagged behind him, something like that. Oh my
I like I
lag
like
Master G.
like I like the Pontiff fight though.
Isaac with the 20 shekel for the funny fund. Well, there's one. I think the VR game is like $20 a piece. There's one of them paid for. The Void Train video will be tomorrow. It's like done, edited. It's completely ready. I put a different spin on my outro. You guys know how I have the outro frantic, like shitting his pants, and then like, I need to take a shower, dude. It's a bit of a spin on that. I think when I do videos with the boys, I'm gonna try like do that, like take a clip from in the video, and sort of like have different variants of the midge outro. I'm still gonna use the one with frantic. Because that's just like too perfectly timed not to use.
I don't want him shitting his pants.
Yeah. Like, the ding isn't an edit for me, that's his phone going off. He got a text message, shit his pants, and it was like, I think I need to take a shower, dude.
I fucking remember that.
I'm gonna join call and yell at him if he doesn't check this dude. We're about to witness live bullying on my Elden Ring Fight Club. Rolls of fat, balls of you. Funny fun is the best fun. I didn't even see what happened. I turned my head for like a split second and Max took 1700 damage. Frantic losing his bowels. I tell you, dude, Frantic like swears up and down it's because of his chair. Like, anytime he gets called out for his butt leaking, he's like, it's the chair, dude. I'll sit in a leather chair, dude. Like, it's not me, dude. But that one, even he couldn't deny there was some shrapnel. There was some debris in his boxers. There's no way that there wasn't. He couldn't even see. I was like that. I was like, I don't care what kind of chair it is. It doesn't do that.
There was a Hershey's Kiss there.
Someone left a Hershey's Kiss on the back door. Well, we've seen Video Game Mom pretty much just trash everybody so far. Max got like a really cheeky win. Well, he got two cheeky wins. One was because of insane lag, and the other was,
That one was a draw though.
then the other one was the Bulldozer.
Why is it being a...
Because Elden Ring sucks.
You're not fucking wrong.
Every time I get on this, I'm reminded that I need to make the, the double lance build, in DS2. I'll see that other guy. I think they got one taste of, Elden Ring PvP and fled the scene.
He's like, oh yeah, that's right. This is Elden Ring.
This sucks ass. I've only got this downloaded so I can play the DLC when it comes out.
That's the only reason I haven't uninstalled it.
The brown leather. That's what Frantic's excuse has been like ever since I first met him. He always puts it on the chair. He blames it on the dog. Every time. Every time. I've heard this man like straight drop a turd in his boxers and he'll be like, it's just the chair, dude. It makes it sound worse than it is, dude. I was like, it doesn't, like, whenever, like, one of the other boys, like, cracks ass, none of us, like, blame it on a chair or something. 1400 damage and bleed. I'll own up to it, like, if my mic actually picks up me blowing some ass out, that's, I'll own it.
My mic always picks up my ass blasts.
I know it does. I've heard you try to like lean or something to make it to where it wouldn't. It just makes it sound like someone across the room is dishing out the Tillamook mudslide.
Oh yeah, I saw that brand of ice cream at the store. By the way, I'm gonna have to get me some tomorrow.
Tillamook is really good ice cream. It's like always soft. You could like store that shit in the Arctic, like in the middle of a glacier, and it would still be, you could still just scoop it right out. It's really, it's just really good. I think my brother killed like a lot. We had 3 tubs of it in there. I think one of my brothers killed 2 of them today.
Hmm.
Well, see, my youngest brother is smart. He intentionally like, oh, Slut Souls just got headshotted. Hold up, I'll talk about the ice cream in a minute. Woo, the Scythe Master. Jeez, dude. That was nuts. He got the headshot on the first opening weapon art and then just sort of danced around and showed Slutzels the dance of his people. It's crazy. That's my favorite fight so far tonight. Anyway, my brother has this thing that he does where he intentionally gets like stuff he knows that me and my middle brother don't like and then acquires a taste for it so that he doesn't have to worry about us eating his food. On ice cream, he gets mint ice cream. Because I think mint ice cream is like toothpaste. And some people will be like, "No, it's not that. It's that the toothpaste tastes like ice cream." Like, if I dip a spoon into a tub of ice cream and take a bite, and the first thing that comes to mind is, "Oh shit, I have a giant wad of toothpaste in my mouth. It tastes like toothpaste." And that's the end of the discussion. He took the time to have a little snack, and then run right through your blueberry squirts. Most let that hit you. This guy's... Whoa! Oh. The brightest flames often burn out the quickest. This is the most disgusting thing I've seen in a very long time. This looks like an SCP. Tillamook chocolate peanut butter. Great. You can't be talking about chocolate peanut butter ice cream while Meta's in here pooping while on the phone. You made video game mom feel bad, Max. She left the stream because of you whining about her build. She left. She's like, alright. Sorry, Max. How does that make you feel?
Eh.
I feel like a dirty dog inside, but I need to save face. Neph. Before says I'm trying to get in Papa's skin. PC, password's nipple. Come on. Chop chop. Let's do it. Mush. Onward. Thoro, Thoro. Gumbade, Gumbade. Let's do it. Look at this edge walk. That's a sturdy... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's the sturdiest edge walk I've seen in a long time. But then you got bored. Uh-oh. It's not Rocket Supreme. What'd you try to do, Max? I saw you trying to cast something over there.
I was using a icicle sword.
Whoa. That was a much better trade for you than it was him. However, that was, oh, he's using Moonveil. Yeah, this poor Nudeman. He almost, dude, he almost paid for that with his life. I gotta give it to him. That was probably the most unorthodox build I've ever seen. Nothing made sense. Nothing combos. That was that's a true chaos build right there. Like that. Very good stuff. Human roll relay. Off the toilet now. I've said it for ages. Kill Meta and kill Mac. Max. Hmm. Who's Mac? What'd Mac do, dude? Those are the screams of constipation. That's really what the madness is all about. Alright, let's see. Oop. Godwin saves his greatest battles for his poopiest warriors. I went to the tanning bed today. Haven't been to one of those in a while. I just wanted to get a nice, good even tan going. Like, I've got pretty good, but like, I'm out in the sun so much that it's inevitable that like, my arms and stuff are gonna be way more tan than my legs. Because I have to wear work pants, you know, otherwise I get my legs cut open by ropes and shit. And, so I'm kind of like Tommy Three Tone. I got like really dark arms and face, fairly dark back, and then pretty light legs. If Frantic was here, he'd call me 50 Shades of Gay, but he's not. Max, you we're running in place. You're still running in place. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of sad that... Whoa! Look at that combo. Kind of sad the human roll relay took off the big hat. I felt a kindred spirit. Not very many big hat enjoyers out there. This we got 3 people watching. These are hard times indeed, boys. Hard times indeed. Oh. See anybody? What is up with YouTube? Let me restart it. Yeah, it still says there's only 3 people. Did everybody get kicked out of the stream?
And me getting angry made everybody leave.
That's nuts, though. Like, I don't think we've ever dropped down to 3, because I think I'm one of them. You're probably one of the others.
Yeah.
That's wild if that's accurate. I don't see, like, Meta or Isaac or Stride or anybody like that talking, so I might be right.
It says 7 on my end.
Might have been everybody. It said 7 a minute ago. That dropped to fucking 3.
Hooray, I killed the stream.
I don't know what happened. We had like 13. Kill Mac. Him is also out for Max Blood, whoever he is. Let me put the big hat back on. Like that. Oh. Spooky, spooky. Max is basically invisible. Like this. How's the human roll relay gonna fight back when you can't even see him? Now, this just isn't fair right here. What the fuck is he doing?
He was crip walking at me.
Dude, he's about to hit the gritty.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're most likely dead, yes. Like, maybe not? Probably. Like, at least you got one hit in, so he didn't skunk ya. That's about all I got to put in. It's back to 7. It came up again, so something strange happened. Mm-hmm.
YouTube's been YouTube lately, more YouTube-ish lately.
YouTube just outright hates me, so I mean, it's to be expected. Can't get over just how fucking thick this armor is, like, the fucking gambeson with the plate metal, with the cuffed boots. What's this guy's name? What's his name? Lionel? Yeah, Lionel. Lionel had, like, I'm looking at, like, hitting the front of his shin would do absolutely nothing to him. He has not only plate metal, like thick plate metal, he's got the gambeson tucked into his boot, which is like a leather boot with like something wrapped around it. That is crazy. He also had this armor custom made to accommodate his gut. It's also pretty respectable. Instead of like losing weight, getting into shape, he said, nah, give my armor a pot belly. Has some Chad behavior, being incredibly comfortable in his own skin. Ooh, ring out. We finally got a ring out tonight. The SCP got him. Human Roll Relay kinda got screwed. He kinda got like pushed all the way across the arena. Sig is done, beer is finished, Captain D is smashed, I'm ready. Max, is this like your long lost brother?
Maybe I need to get drunk.
His name his name is Nap. That seems very much like something Max would say. Sig is done, beer's finished, Captain D is smashed. It's the Captain D's for me, that's what really gets me. It adds that little zing that that message needed. The beverage tonight that you guys just heard me rattling around is sweet tea from a Japanese place. There's a Japanese place I know here in the city that has better sweet tea than most southern places, like little mom and pop like burger spots or barbecue places. That is like shocking to me that some Vietnamese people make better sweet tea than southerners, but hey. I know why, like it's no secret, it's not like some like it's a special blend of tea. They put a ton of sugar in it. That's why it tastes good. There's a buttload of sugar in these. If you go to the place where I went, that I frequently go, if you get the tea and you don't drink it, because I've done this, it's like you forget about leave it sitting on your desk overnight, you can see the like just how much sugar is lining the bottom. It's enough sugar that it probably would have caused like a merchant dispute in medieval times. That guy's nuts with that crescent halberd once he gets going with it.
Oh, the angelic scythe.
Yeah, the angelic scythe. God's drunkest driver has arrived. Nap is living the 30-year lifespan plan. Hey, he's here for a good time, not a long time. I wish places nearby me had good sweet tea. It's always really weak around here for some reason. It could be, now hear me out. It could be because you're in fucking Vermont. I'm pretty sure that's where Isaac's from, like, if you want good sweet tea, you gotta go below the Mason-Dixon. Like, you're not gonna find the best southern sweet tea in one of the most northern states. That's what killed me when I was living in Canada, was they don't have sweet tea. Like, I went to, like, the American themed what was its name? It was, God, there was some kind of restaurant up there, like, right in the center of, like, the Times Square of Montreal, and it was, like, an American-themed place. I can't remember its name, it was, like, a barbecue, just everything American place. And they had, like, NASCAR drivers on the tables, and, all this other stuff. And I was like, you got any sweet tea? And they didn't have it, and I was so disappointed. They had, like, Johnny Cash on the radio. Yeah, it must be like what Japanese or Chinese people experience when they come to the US and see our restaurants. It's gotta be like that kind of feeling.
Ah, so you had your old man Logan moment. So that's how it feels.
Yep. That's how it feels. And then they acted like I was crazy because I got double fries. With I think I got, I can't remember if it was a steak or like a barbecue plate, but they asked me, it comes with two sides, sir. And I was like, I looked at what they had, and it was like Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, like green beans, you know, stuff like that. And I was looking at it, I was like, you know what? I just want a lot of fries. Just give me double fries. And they're like, double fries. Do you mean you want 2 orders of fries? And I was like, yes,
Yes.
I'm an American. And they're like, oh, we understand, sir. We will have your steak and your double fries out immediately. And then he walked off all snooty. And my girlfriend was looking at me. She's like, why did you order double fries? And I was like, because I wanted a lot of fries. I didn't want any mashed potato. I didn't want Brussels sprouts. I just, or corn. I just wanted more fries. I'm paying for the 2 sides. I can get whatever I want. And she's like, your macarons are so weird. And I was like, what should I get? Should I have a goddamn escargot? Or maybe a croissant? Yeah. Skid, you should watch the Redneck Brawl. Fuck, Dash. I get that anyway, like every day. I live in Florida. I could, like, literally just hang around outside long enough, I will eventually see 2 rednecks pummeling each other. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before someone says they like Kyle Busch best. Only a matter of time. No way. Nap advertising his fights. I haven't been far down south in a long time. Will Max win this fight, or will he throw it in the most epic way possible? Find out here. On Dragon Ball's Pig.
I was expecting a snot rocket.
No, he likes to cast it like 3 times in a row. Oh, he's bad at dodging that one. Alright, you found his kryptonite. He can't dodge the Ozeros very well.
Okay.
But people got diswelling fries, aren't they fucking french fries? Shouldn't they be proud or something? You'd think so. But
Nah, they're freedom fries.
those are freedom fries. Yeah, the French did not care for my ordering of double fries. They thought it was weird. They also love Esca water.
What's weird is when I caught him with that right there, Skid.
Max is like, I'm just shocked I hit somebody.
I am.
Yeah. They're fun. I did recognize a couple of guys at the event. One of them used to come party at my house. Never seen them. I think that's a proud moment when one of your ex-partying buddies is on Redneck Brawl.
It's not the sword I wanted to use, but
You got the Throngler. Alright. That was not a good trade for you. Max like, this 200 damage BB will save me. This 2 damage fucking swat of a wand will save me. That's a crazy true combo. He was ready to continue it too with that backstep.
I was trying to dodge and nope, I could not.
It looked like it was all confirmed. Max hitting the naked guy with that arrow like 3 times reminded me of like when you play For Honor and Orochi realizes that you can't react to Storming Rush consistently. They'll throw it like over and over because it's a real skill check. Well, it's a reaction check is what it is. You just have to either hope you get lucky or have the good reactions or be playing it down stingy. It's a little. Ubisoft is now selling digital soul in NFTs. Who would have thought Mark Zuckerberg would have digitized and sold souls first? Yeah, really. Capturing someone's life essence in like my little like microchip.
It's on one of those old 2 gig USBs.
Yeah. Put my soul in the PS2 memory card.
Wasn't that like 16 megabytes or something like that?
Hmm. There can't be too much left. They're probably fed. Four other creators. Second. Like I said, Orochi's in For Honor will do that. I'm trying to think of any other heroes that have things like that, but Orochi is really the only hero I think that has like an instantaneous reaction time check. Like any other character, like I mean everybody's got lights and like zones and things they're hard to react to, but Storming Rush is a heavy, so it does pretty good damage and it starts its chain. It's very fast. At least for old men like me who don't have super good reactions. Trying to think like, I mean, Aramusha's Deadly Feints is kind of like that, but on much, like, I don't know, I would say Aramusha's Deadly Feints are probably as annoying, but it takes him a little bit more to get into them. He did that exact same thing the last time he did that. Ooh, you should punish that with a light or something. That's some weird roll catch. Oh, nice. All this bluff. Ooh. Nice. Oh my god. Oh,
Ow!
if you had two hands, you probably could have reacted to that, but hey. That was pretty good though. You made a couple good reads on him. There's not enough life force to power a fucking Game Boy in that one-armed man. I don't know, Max could probably like power a one of those little Sonic the Hedgehog McDonald's toys from way back when. I don't know though, fun fact, I still have one of those and it still works. I had the Shadow the Hedgehog one here at my house. I also had the regular Sonic and I think the Tails one. I had Sonic, Shadow, and Tails. I never got the Knuckles. Never got that one.
Knuckles was always my favorite character.
I mean, like, all the games were cool, but my favorite one personally was the Shadow one, because it was all about, like, using his skates to grind on a rail for as long as you could. It came in the McDonald's Happy Meals back in, like, I don't know, it had to be the early 2000s, because they still had pretty good toys. I remember the Treasure Planet toys. And the Burger King Lord of the Rings goblets, I've got all those. Remember those coming out? Mercy put a thing. No mercy. Merci for showing up, Mercy. They made those things so good they had to make up for it by making shitty ones for kids now. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, the reason they make the cruddy McDonald's toys now... Oh, Max actually beat that guy, it's crazy. I got, like, wrapped up in nostalgia for a second. Like, the reason they're, like, the new ones are so bad is because they made the old ones so good that by this point you should have, like, hand-me-down McDonald's toys to give to your kids. They should be like a family or relic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had Morph and Silver, and I think Jim. I had Morph, I had several Morphs. I had Jim, I had Silver, and I had a doc, whatever his, what was the doctor's name?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I had the doctor's name, and I had Bin, the robot.
Oh, yeah, something neat. I listen to this. Good. You can hear the little crystal hit the ground.
I really appreciate that attention to detail, enough only they get their servers working. Like, that goes hard, that's crazy, I like that. But, how about we get some good servers and maybe a better anti-cheat, so we can do cosmetic armor mods again. Yeah, I have been, oh, and I had the map. the map to get the Flint's treasure, I had one of those, right? I used to think it was so cool. Like, I don't remember, I don't think I knew what to do with it. I didn't know, like, it was some kind of like a puzzle toy, I think. I didn't know what to do with it, but I just liked holding it and pretending I was Jim. Edgily listening to, the theme song on my CD Walkman I had back then. Because we had the Treasure Planet soundtrack, my aunt did. If you guys remember those, they weren't like the regular Walkman with the cassette, they were like the Sony made ones that had, the CD, and it would like attach to your belt, and it was massive. And it came with
Yeah.
these cruddy little headphones that basically just had a thin layer of like orange foam on them. And they hurt the top of your head if you wore them for too. Uh, I thought the map came in pieces with the other toys. Maybe. I know I had a complete one. That's all I remember. I remember that. Now that I'm older, I hear the similarity in that and, what was it, the Goo Goo Dolls, I think, did that other one. Wasn't that the name of that band? They did
Yeah.
Iris. 'Cause I don't want the world to see me.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I
Google
don't
Dolls.
understand. Yeah. I could, like, I hear this. I think I like I'm Still Here a little bit more than the other one, because I've heard, like, a ton of songs about, like, chicks. I'm Still Here is a little bit more of the edgy coming of age type thing, you know? It's a little bit different. There's still a lot of songs about that too, but I don't know. I like I'm Still Here a little better. The nostalgia's drowned. Yeah. Anytime there's a skid stream, we're bound to get into nostalgic stuff. I think you guys will like tomorrow's video. I think you guys will like tomorrow's video with the Void Train. It's got a little singing in it. There's a little Sea of Thieves. Little Sea of Thieves,
Oh,
There's
this weapon art don't work on this bridge.
there's some really dumb stuff in the Void Train video. It's not like it's not as crazy as like our GTA stuff or the Elden Ring co-op stuff, but there's some good stuff in that video. Rachel loves that song. Or whichever one he meant. Treasure Planet or Iris.
Or the generic soundtrack for Titan AE.
Titan AE, I mean, there was one song I liked off of Titan AE. It was, It's My Time to Fly. That one that plays whenever uh, dude, what's the, like, grizzled ship captain's name? Corso, right? Yeah, Corso. Whenever Corso finally lets, I'm just gonna call him Matt Damon, because I can't remember his name off the top of my head either. When Corso finally lets Matt Damon fly the ship, and he's, like, flying through, like, Jupiter or something. It's Matt. That was pretty good. You know, it was alright. Now, the rest of the soundtrack, straight booty meat. I love the animation on Titan AE. It's a hood classic, but the soundtrack, it ain't great. It's like your atypical, like, 2010s, like, DeviantArt OC music. He is embarrassing me right now, Max. He's... "Hmm, this is how you use my blade. Let me show you how a true twin sword user." Yes, that's why he's called Human Role Relay. I like seeing another Ronin doing well. Or so who had the most fucking gruesome death, which you get to see outside the evil Brit alien's next snap. I was gonna say, I think the alien that gets his neck snap probably has the worst death. What happens to Corso? Doesn't he just get blown up?
I don't remember.
No, no, he gets electrocuted. I think he like completes a circuit and gets like electrocuted. Isn't that what happens? I think like to activate the ship. To activate the ship that's needed to like destroy the crystal, the dredge or whatever their name was, in order to
Yeah.
destroy them and like recreate Earth. The story of Titan A has a ton of plot. But anyway, um, doesn't he like grab two like breakers and complete a circuit and electrocute himself?
Think so.
Isn't that what he does? Isaac seems to like it. It seemed to have scarred him worse than me, so he probably remembers better. I don't know, that one alien in the beginning, the cook, that gets shot by the dredge and like implodes. That's pretty nasty. That Roland. I like the guy coming into the stream earlier and asking me if I had any enemies. It made me think of Vagabond with Musashi. Have no enemies. That's what made me think of. Vagabond is like one of those legit like life-changing things when you read it. It's a really good read. There's so many like things to think on, like food for thought in that manga. Ooh. Max was like, two blades is too much to keep track of. I'll use one. Ooh. It's crazy that that's not punishable by a... He's just trying to style on you, that's what he's doing. Oh, you put him to sleep though?
I've done it once already.
I know, but that was in like a really... Nice. Albeit, I think you won because he was just being an idiot, like trying to style on you, but that was good. That man has mastered the twin swords. That's
He's
crazy.
a master of the blade. Who fuck knocking at the door?
He basically acted as a wire and you get to see him slowly fry.
It wasn't a slow fry.
I was gonna say, I don't know if he slowly fries. I remember him grabbing him and it going like bzz, like for a split second and then it cuts away. So he probably died in like a couple seconds. Like I'd say it'd be like an electric chair. Like he 100% got cooked, but it probably wasn't too bad. Remember you commenting on it during the movie night? Oh yeah, imploding Bugman. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the imploding Bugman, some of the vulture dudes that get like shot out of the sky, that one that gets like abducted by the dredge, God knows what happens to him. Who else? And then like the like little green scientists like fake out death like twice. That was kind of lame. Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
that's 1300 chain damage.
why did that do so much damage?
That was all confirmed. Well, it wasn't confirmed, but like he just like perfectly guessed that you were gonna roll backward, and he confirmed it all off that. That's nutty. Mage Max suddenly clinches a shocking win. That was pretty shocking. It's a shame we don't have any more people than we do, though. I think we've had like a total of 4.
One of which I chased off.
That was so weird, the turtle suddenly coming back. Titan AE, like, I enjoy it, but it's one of those things where you have to accept it has a ton of plot holes and cringy moments in it. Like, a lot.
And a lot of weird shit.
And just a lot of kind of weird stuff. Hmm. Another thing that always got me was like, I respect them for trying to like start to use 3D animation, and some of it works really good. Like, in some portions of the movie, the 3D animation was fine. But the one at the end where they like pan over Earth and it looks like a Serious Sam map, like an old school, like early Serious Sam map. That was pretty rough. I think even for the time, that was rough. The crabwalk kangaroo alien chick was also a strange design. I did it. Max, are you summoning in, or did it kill you?
Hmm. Did nothing.
Hmm. If we don't get any more people, I think we'll go for like another 15, and then that'll probably be it. The more people show up, the longer we go. I don't think we're gonna get anybody else, though. So I think PC Soul streams just aren't the way to go anymore. I think PC Souls is just dead.
Guess we'll just have to do more. Because that fucking PS or the PlayStation Dark Souls 3 Fight Club was
Way more active
pop.
than this. Mm. Right. Uh, I mean, it's like stacking up, but not nearly as much as his is, just beating the snot out of you. That was quick. That was such a
Yep,
fast fight.
be a real dick move. Just switch back over to Killdozer.
Do it, see what he does.
He'll
Why?
just run from it. That's the ultimate counter for it. Is just go the other direction.
Run away till he runs out of mana.
Or
Turn,
stamina.
turn into a war of attrition. Yeah, but stamina comes back so fast in this game that, like, as soon as you run out, like, they have to get, like, one hit in, and then you can just cast it again right in their face because it has hyper armor.
I don't feel like switching yet.
This is probably gonna be your last chance. I'm only gonna go for, like, another 10 minutes.
I'll do one more as spell sword, and then I'll switch over to something.
Yeah, PC Souls just ain't the move no more, because we tried to do a PC DS3 thing and nobody turned up. Like, legit, nobody turned up.
It was just you and me just sitting there talking.
Yeah. At least tonight we had, like, one person that Max ran off by being salty. We had another one that was a naked dude, who I think was getting drunk at the time. And we've had the Ronin, who's been the only person that's, consistently stayed.
To be fair, video game mom is very sweaty at this.
It is just fighting a build, yeah.
So hold on.
Be a pretty short stream, too. Let's see what she gets.
Alright, Skelly boys.
Expect the random ass parry. That's got hyper armor. Hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you went for it. I don't know if that can even be parried.
If this was Dark Souls 3, I would have gotten that parry.
Dark Souls 3, you just held L1 and then hit parry with the dinner plate shield, and you pretty much get guaranteed a parry. That strat's so annoying, but it works really well, so I can't even hate on it. I would stream For Honor, but the game's been acting weird again. Because there for a little while I could stream it and like it had some okay quality, you know? Like it wasn't great. It wasn't a slideshow, but here recently, Honor has just been moving pictures. No other game does it, like Elden Ring. Streams just fine. Dark Tide, even Sea of Thieves, like anything. Runs perfectly fine. For Honor? Looks
Wasn't
like
it the last update from Honor it did that again?
I think so. I probably just need to like I tried cranking my graphics way down. Because I didn't change any OBS settings, those are identical to what they've always been. Or what they were when I got Honor to stream in decent quality. But the only thing that runs decent on Honor is the menu screen. It just goes to pot so fast. Ow. Elden Ring seems like it's gonna be cold till the tree drops. Yeah, you're probably right. If I want to do these things that actually get people tuning in, I probably just need to do like nostalgia, PS3 like clubs or something over on console. I think PC Souls is the main thing that's dead. People still play it on PlayStation pretty actively, it seems. But
It did seem a lot more because afterwards I was doing some invasions.
guy kill himself.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
right there. Never mind.
I tried to do some invasions on PC. Jack shit. On after the Fight Club on PlayStation. I was getting invaded whenever I wasn't in your world.
Hmm. I was trying to see if there's like any weapon that could like throw him off of up there, but I'll see none. Dark cannon, I guess.
Do what now?
You were supposed to jump down. Alright, let's see. It's Max with double lances versus Big Hat Ronin, also with double lances. Seen a man named Dr. Nuggernugs. I remember there was McJuggernugget way back in the day on YouTube. Remember him? We gotta get back on the co-op. Ron Jordan is gonna have an emotional conniption if we don't sooner than... Yeah, the co-op run was really fun. Remember, I was planning on making a follow-up video to the first one. Ooh, your tracking betrayed you so hardcore. Punch him. Get out of here. Yeah, you squirted little bastard. Get home, bitches. Oh. Get home, bitches. You think I care about any of that? Not likely. Check this out. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. This dude's fucking warm. I'm cold. Oh, sweaty bastard. I tried to fight him at low HP and I couldn't touch him. People that still play this game actively are nuts. Midge's akin to a dead man, so with you and I being capable, and Max playing with Phillips during a boss fight, we're gonna be uphill fighting for the remainder of the game. Not to mention Jordan hasn't played the game prior, so he's still just a newcomer. Yeah. The co-op run is gonna be a little bit more lonely without Midge, but hey. It's alright. I also see why the Roland was killing you guys so much. He likes to stare a lot. That man is a professional starer. So we get that spicy difficulty with no help. I can feel it. I have slightly less respect for the Roland after having actually had to fight him once. Like, fight me! Be a man! I really don't have, like, any weapons I really, like, enjoy running on this game like I did DS3. Like, I've got some, like, meme weapons like this Royal Knight's Resolve thing. I really like them. I actually did kind of like the Nox flowing hammer. That thing was funny. I run dual katanas sometimes, but I also don't really like them very much.
Yeah, the noodle hammer's fun.
Oh, and there's the fucking, like, double curve sword thing I did for a video.
Which curved sword was it?
The Grossmessers.
Oh yeah, the Crossmasters.
Here, Max, I'm gonna bring you in here. So you can actually fight somebody that actually attacks you first, maybe. Staring Contest Champ 2023. Huh. I don't really pay attention to the fights very much anymore. I just kind of like look at them from over here. The guy looked like he was a little bit more aggressive with the twin blade, but for the, like, most part, it was just...
Wait, am I fighting you?
Yeah, you're fighting me.
Oh, let me switch weapons real quick, because I was... this was what I was going to use.
Cross Naginata. So you were gonna try and stare at me.
No, I thought I was fighting him again.
Yeah, it can be, like, it's rough in Souls games, because it's not even like For Honor where you have stuff to pressure people. Dark Souls for a really long time has just been like, whoever counterattacks better is the winner.
I'll use two.
Are we on Honor?
No, we are doing Elden Ring Fight Club thing. Max has had to fight like this really passive guy for like the last hour. And before that he was fighting another really passive dude that was using a greatsword. There was a really, like, crazy dude that came in here for a minute. There was a crazy dude that came in here for a minute that had some whacked out, like, madness build that didn't make any sense. That was pretty funny.
He would just pull out the most random bullshit and it threw you off.
Human roll read. I'll bring him back in. I'll try and find him again with, like, it in mind that he likes to just wait. We'll see what I can do. Like I said, I really don't have, like, a main weapon. Like, back at DS3, like, so, okay, I need to, like, actually win this. I'll, use, I don't know, like, the red hilted halberd. Or I'll use, like, if I wanted to style on someone, I could use, I don't know, like, the fucking black blade katana, just because I had that
shit.
stupid R2. What?
I'm just watching sumo.
See if he actually attacks first. It's
You watch
nuts.
sumo?
I have not seen sumo.
Oh.
This guy's got a crazy roll catch build, so I'm gonna have to be careful. I can't believe that catches. staggered R1s. Oh, he's lagging. What? This dude and his booty net? What are you doing with yourself, my man? He stood in place and I was like, someone's about to get insta-killed. Oh my goodness. I had him too, dude. I had him right where I wanted him. And he's like like the second he stood in place, I knew it, like either he was about to insta-kill me or I was gonna insta-kill him.
Or was the VM seen Sumo all the way?
My emotion, they rue.
Don't worry, Max, I beat his ass for you. However, comma, this man's on the fucking Ethiopian net. I go get my fucking souls. Doing work stuff, can't participate, but hope the club is fun. It's been Max versus this one dude, and he's like he's kind of like a Dark Souls 3 Bloodshade. Where
It's been me versus everybody else.
He's got like the passive playstyle and the bad net. I was giving him way too much credit. That's what Max has been having to face, because I know Video Game Mom's got bad net. And she also is passive, but she's a hyper armor passive person. This guy has like a really good counterattack build with a twin sword.
We also don't play this game very much anymore.
I think this is the first time I've been on in forever. Nah, human role relay. I was wanting to fight Max again. I'm gonna use something different though, other than my gross messers. Once I figure out that someone's got some booty net, I don't normally bring them in as much. That was pretty fucking ridiculous. And I was the host too, so that's really bad. A lot of times I know that you guys get like lagged across the map at each other because you guys are summons. So you guys are connecting to me. But that being like me being host, that was... Let's see. The blood katana's on the fat Ronin. This will also probably be the last PC Fight Club for Elden Ring slays, because we can't really get people anymore. So it's just like Max v all these laggy ass people with their red net. I don't know if the Madness guy had bad net. I didn't really see him work around.
He seemed fine.
I know Video Game Mom.
It was more just random bullshit, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
I remember Video Game Mom. She
Had a few spots, but to me,
well,
she wasn't as bad.
She had pretty bad one, because I remember you like knocked the snot out of her, and none of the damage came in. Then she killed you, and then the damage caught up to her and killed her.
Oh yeah, that one.
That was
That was the only time it seemed like she had, on my end, anyways.
Remember I learned how to hard counter the Ring City gank swords with the profane great sword stomp back. Like on patch with the Ring City. Hit that motherfucking blast him skyward, you and Midge and I were all just making chimp sounds. I remember that. And that's actually like the counter to that sword. If I ever do DS3 Fight Clubs, that's what people always whip out when they see someone using the double great swords. Max, you gonna throw your sign down again?
It is down. You died, remember?
I know, I popped my thing. Trying to do this, then made more signs to pop up.
I will move my sign.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to fight the Lag Master again.
Remember that one German guy that used fuck, what was it? Godskin Stitcher and a fucking fingerprint shield.
Yes, and he wore the Radon armor, right? Or the veteran armor mixed with the Radon armor.
Yeah. And
I
the
remember
one
them.
time he actually lost was fuck it. And I threw it in the maximum overdrive. That doesn't work anymore, by the way. Fire's Deadly Sin doesn't proc off of, or Blood Flame Blade won't proc off of Fire's Deadly Sin anymore. Which sucks, but at the same time, that part.
We got fucking double erectile dysfunction hammers. Can you guess what their crutch is? Oh, I'll know the timing on this. I'll take it.
Ah! Ah!
Not knowing when those motherfuckers are gonna come in is mortifying. Like on DS3 I could time it really well. I also remember this doing more damage. I probably had a build for it though.
Oh no. How did that not kill me? Oh! Oh, I was just... I got just the tip!
Swept your fucking legs with it, that's what I did.
I screamed my fucking tip just swiped across my face.
The Black Flame Noble apparently heard what we were over here doing. He got a little mad.
Damn, I could have had backup.
He could have been your gank partner, but no siree. Alright. Fucking, there we go. I was like, how do I get my mana to pull up? It would not do it. The urge to return to DS3 has been growing. I mean, it's still there. Like, at this rate,
Hasn't changed.
yeah, we would probably like turbo gank the invaders at this point. Actually, probably not, because they all have like really good self-preservation builds with quick step and yada yada. So they just get beat up and kind of just hover around and
They
don't do
know all
anything.
the weird glitch tech that we don't.
Yeah. Like Estus canceling.
Lab.
Hold up. Still going. That's a shame. I know Elden's less balanced than DS3, but I still love it. Cooking for family, they nerfed them hammers pretty hard. I just spent an hour in the bathroom. Everybody's having pooper problems tonight. Spent an hour playing bingo with your game. It's just me and Max. Max was fighting this Ronin guy for a while. I fought him twice, and the first time it taught me that he was extremely passive, and then the second time I played passive, and I was about to beat him, and his net kicked in. I was gonna go for the fucking... I was gonna go for it all. That's the best part of this thing's moveset, is that right there. It's like, I don't even know what that does, so I ain't getting nowhere near you. I got no idea. That, like, procs really fast, too.
I wasn't expecting it to proc that quick.
And now I got poop on my blade. Its jumping attack sucks ass. It's good in team fights, because it does hella damage. Ooh, you're so lucky that second poke didn't come in. Say, look at that roll catch. That's like some Demon Souls remake BS.
I forgot how crunk that roll catches.
That is like I put these things on once as a joke. Like it was
Made
a
the waste warrior.
yeah, it was the waste word. I was like, just give me two like dumb weapons that have a good poison proc. And I saw this. I was like, alright, no way. And it's just as good as I thought it would be. I did in fact have small cuts on my head from almost being scalped. I didn't suspect anything because I didn't find any. It didn't hurt when I showered the day. However, when I was brushing my hair, it really hurt when my mom checked. I was bleeding from my head. I just told her I must have pulled too hard when working and not. I don't know if any
Same
of...
motherfucker that caught his hair in the fucking door.
Yeah, this is the dude that caught his hair in the door.
Fuck you.
Giving everybody a new fear.
Especially the long hair lads. Fuck you.
Yeah. You have a spider monkey use your scalp as a playground. Nah, Strider was like closing, I don't know if it was a fridge or a door, and he like accidentally closed the door on his hair and then started walking and like nearly scalped himself. Let me get a different weapon, Max.
Right, take it down.
My father taught me the ancient art of scalping when I was a baby. Knowing what I know about Dim's dad, about that. And so now I'm just kind of like fighting Max with various things because I'm still better than him. I'm not that great at this game. And I actually have a good connection to him for the most part. Because as bad as Max's net can be, it's not as bad as that guy up there's or video game mumps. So we can actually like kind of see what the other person's doing. So like,
I can drop you some shit.
so you know what, why not? You've already faced one twin sword master. You'll face a twin sword novice.
Hold on a sec.
The Pesclaves turned out pretty great. They're good. I don't know if they'd be good against someone like that actually plays pretty passively, because their whole shebang is that running L1 attack, that roll catch. And this twin blade's got some weird frames on it. This. I've got some of these. I can't use them. I got one of those. I don't know if I've got one of those. I'm gonna use this thing. I see. Check this out.
Ah! My own secret weapon!
So I noticed that you were using... God, dude! Alright. Alright, so maybe you don't have to be very good with these to put out some damage.
Not on the frostbite ones, no.
It's just... I went R1, R1. That, like, has almost the same attack as that, so that's still confirmed. You have frame advantage with this. But I did this just as a bit of a mix-up. At the very least, I would have traded with him. Seriously, it was the kitchen door. It's nowhere near as bad as Bob's net. Ronin man's net's dangerous. I'd put him up against Bob. Because I had him dead. I was using double gross messers. I almost had him because I was like, alright, this guy plays passive. I'm gonna play passive. I almost had him. He froze in place. Right here. Just like standing like this. And I was like, oh shit. So I took off running and started attacking his model. And then I got warped over here next to him and he'd killed me. So that tells me the game is prioritizing a summons location over hosts. Which is about what I expect out of Elden Ring, to be honest. That's very Elden pilled. This kid used to tap L1 button and then attack tech. Like that. Get him to roll with that animation, and then roll catch him. That's old school. I think I've been doing that since DS2. That was a game I was pretty good at Dark Souls 2's PvP. Not so much, not as good as DS3, but... Are you ready, or what? something to get him to attack again.
I had no stamina. Had
Great.
enough for a roll.
Look at that! That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, giant hunt. I can't believe I didn't hit. Like, I smacked your helmet, I saw sparks appear. And nothing happened. Alright, so now the pole arms just hit really fast. I think you can just kind of button mash with them and do well too. I know that weapon's... What's that? Oh. I just have, like, still have a whole lot on here.
So you should have everything I have at the moment.
Yeah, but it's not much. It's... I got, like, some more twin blades for you to fight, I guess. You fight my double whip build, you remember how annoying that is? There's the giant finger. That thing can actually be pretty good in hands.
It's funny too.
I won't knock the giant finger. All these unupgraded weapons. I'll use let's do this. Roll it. Now the twin blades just hurt. Glad they returned. Know about 9822, right, Skid? Sounds familiar, that? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just got off work, what I miss? I can't believe Luca got me modded. It's so fucked up. You missed the whole stream again, Luca. Be helped, I work 3 to 11. Can you use the bastard stars? Bastard stars? You talking about Max's stupid ass weapon? Is that what we're calling the bastard stars? I have one. I can use it. I think it's got Prelate's charge on like his, because I made a video about that build once upon a time.
I don't think you've actually done a Killdozer build video.
I think I did, because I distinctly remember I remember this dude's face with the crown on it charging through the flame as a Fight Club thumbnail one time. I remember that very vividly because I thought it was very stupid. I actually did, like, make a fair amount of Elden content, it's just very little of it ever actually did any good.
Then again, my memory's also shit.
Meant the flail from Estelle. Oh, the fucking baby rattle? Is that what you mean? Probably not. I don't play mage, so I doubt I have one. I know that one guy, I think, on the console Fight Club was going crazy with it.
Oh, the giant book.
The baby rattle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing was pretty crazy. Somebody must have razzed Luca pretty good. Skid punches me with his tongue on my tongue. I'm supposed to be off the record. Alright, we'll do this one, Max, and then call it good for Elden Ring. What are you doing?
It's over. I have the high ground.
Throw some shit at you. Or like a fucking poo pot. I can't believe that. Nice. I can't believe that like startup animation had enough to even get remotely close. I got parry. Okay.
That was edgy as fuck.
Your thing or mine?
Mine.
Yeah, it's pretty edgy. You look like an IRL like Freddy cosplayer.
Oh, that has some range.
That's right. Bah. 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 Yeah. It's over. Oh, I heard. I'm going to kill you, Maximus. He's like, nah, if I fucking run the other way. I could have killed you if I wanted to. Yay! Predictable. How'd you feel if you got killed and the guy yelled that and ran off and like little bags of Doritos were falling out of his pockets as he sprinted away?
I'm killing myself. If I ain't dead yet, as I'm bleeding, I'm finishing the job myself.
Fucking did like the easiest counterattack in the entire history of the Souls games. Went predictable. I like that the Wakizashi actually goes into Sheath.
Yeah, it's nice. It's one thing I didn't like. One of my few gripes about DS2. No fucking weapon sheaths.
Maybe you're really liking the Wing of Estelle. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Slut
that
Souls.
one, yeah.
Slut Souls has returned. She will fight Maximus and myself. That's right. I won't
I'm
make.
going to die.
We'll have a three-way fight. The edgy Ronin, the idiot, whatever you are, and her. I really hope she's got the stream open, or she's not gonna know that she's gonna think she's getting jumped.
No, I'm not gonna use that.
Wing of Estelle is sexy. That was good.
Yeah, that's a fun sword.
The galaxy flip off the goop dude. What's good? Is just me or is the one reborn a lot easier than I remember? What are you doing? Did you also whip out a katana?
Shitty katana.
Alright. Nice.
Ah!
Oh my goodness. The Shuttershock internet. What? You're gonna get smacked in the back of the head and it's gonna be so damn funny.
Ow!
Yeah, baby! I got put to sleep after the fact. Yeah. The double KO with the stupid blood. I nearly killed myself too. That was nearly a three-way. I almost murdered myself with the blood katana. Because, you know, it takes a little of your health when, like, you slit your hand or whatever.
They actually boosted how much damage it to
Yeah,
yourself.
that almost killed me as well as you two.
That would have been funny.
Having meatloaf and gravy for dinner. It doesn't seem like a very Canadian thing to have. I don't ever remember thinking the one Reborn was hard. He can sometimes get like a cheesy one-shot. But that's about it. He ain't that bad. I don't want to use this use this again. One. Okay. Video game mom's net is so fucking bad. When she was doing those running R1s, she was like skipping a couple steps, and I was like, is she attacking, or is she just like lag running at me? The twofer literally exploded. Not like high school girl literally, but literally exploded. Wait until she gets on the bridge before I start beating your ass. Royal Knight's resolved, baby. What? Whoa! Oh my goodness! Whipped out a one-shot build. You fucking coward. Oh my goodness. I was like, alright, I got Royal Knight's resolve. I could probably, trade with this, get some good damage in. Alright. So we need to bring some ranged options. I freaking hate YouTube. It gives people builds like that. Let me grab this. Put them out. Alright. I see how it is. If we're gonna play that game. This woman watched like an Ouroboros video one time. I need regular bolts. If I got any.
Just regular crossbow bolt. Let me dig in my stockpile. What kind of crossbow bolts you want, Skid?
Jesus Christ. This shit fucking got busy. I live in the fishing hamlet. Oh, I regularly go to sleep. I also live across the country. That would explain a lot. Alright, so with Video Game Mom, she's got all her videos from the pick a build file. We're gonna have to make sure we... You didn't have to drop me everything in the game, Max. You could've just given me 2 bolts. Like regular bolts would have done it. I ain't got time to pick all this shit up. Guess it might help if I equip. Did it go down here? Okay, I'm just an idiot. That was quick. Max, can you stop getting hit? I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to prioritize you because she's better than you. Yeah, I respect it. That would have killed her too. I just gotta watch out for this one-shot build. She could just take it. That's right. It might be silly, but it works. Uh, Jesus Christ. These Care Bear, like, whew, Build-A-Bear builds that people bring in are rough, dude. Because me and Max don't have any builds.
I
Uh,
just slap stats on and
I know,
start.
like, I've got stuff like, I can swing some weapons, I can wear some armor. Some people
I mean,
come in with, like, I will be so goddamn.
I mean, I've got my dex build, my
Woo.
strength build, my mage build, and my spell sword build. And
I,
that's it.
I really should go and, like, find a save that someone's made with something like the mace thing that she whipped out. Because I'm pretty sure that's probably what she did anyway. You can go like Nexus mods or Fexter or something, and people have save files you can download. You could just get a build already, well, a character save, riproared and ready to go. So if you want something where you just have to like mash buttons, do it. Is still that one guy? You know, I want to see these two fight each other again. I want to see the two internet masters fight each other. So you're gonna have to sit this one out, Max.
Cool. I don't mind not getting my ass beat.
I know, right?
Short reprieve from the brutality. I've been playing way too much Dark Tide and Destiny.
I can't decide if I like.
Fortnite.
I think I like Dark Tide better than Elden Ring. I don't like Fortnite more than Elden. I like Destiny. I like Elden Ring more than Destiny. I don't know why I spaced out and said. Let's see what we got. I don't know what the Roland dude is running, but those swords seem mean. He also likes to optimize. Video game I know is running something with like infinite hyper armor, the Tears of Denial buff, probably a status effect. He's gonna get put to sleep. Why would he ravioli step right there?
Panic.
Maybe. It's like a really weird, like, you know, I don't typically do that when I panic in this game. A ravioli step of all things, you know? I got it, like, I also had to, like, collateral max by accident to get the win. Oh, here we go. The Ronin has no idea where video game mom is. She has... Oh, she, like, fucking went back, hit the whoa, and teleported. Oh!
I got pissed.
She's recasting her Tears of Denial. I can't believe they actually buffed Tears of Denial in this game! Jesus Christ!
Wait. You can only use it once though. It's the flask.
I don't know what she had. Maybe it was like the power within. And then she got like 1,000,000,000 damage dealt to her because he has an actual build, and he's not like us tickling her with like 200 damage. A jumping attack from like a katana or something did like 400. And then he followed it up with just a regular old Dark Souls 3 looking charged attack. That was crazy. Shoot Max in the back of the head with this one, probably. Game and lay. It's one or the other. You can't game and lay at the same time. You can't do that. Just got...
I do neither.
Hey, dude. Just got invaded by Mincis, and the invader just ran away to the Ludwig Blade Nerdman every time they got low until eventually they died of Shikage self-damage. That's rough. Your tinfoil router won't save you, you scallywag. Seeing Skid actually duel in Elden Ring is like seeing a unicorn with a golden horn. Teleport Jutsu. The yellow shard. He healed mid-fight. Same heal. Did he like get hit while he had the tears thing active and it healed him or something? I was watching that fight pretty close and I didn't see it. Nice. Now he can just throw knives at you. Still buffing while someone's right in your face is... What is he doing? He thought that Max just wouldn't immediately recast the weapon art? He's a fool. Oh no. What are you gonna do now, Max? I just R1 in his face or something. He runs in, yeah. Dude, the fucking throwing knife. That was stupid. You know what? You can't say that he's passive that time. He did actually try to run in and punish that Millennia weapon art for some reason.
When I had Iron Flesh on,
That's bold.
I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Dug in my pockets for a minute. I'm like, drugs.
That's...
It's like that time we got into that fucking hour-long fight with those guys in the swamp, and I was just doing all the fucking meth.
He had the heal flask on in the physic. He probably didn't mean. Max, I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here because I'm just not gonna put you through having to fight the turbo build. I'm gonna have Roland come back in and fight him. I think she's got enough of a raid boss build that she's like playing a different game than you and me. Roland, however, seems like he actually knows what he's doing. So he's actually like got a chance with the damage that he puts out.
Yeah, but if he does have the heal in the classic,
You wanna know?
words. The
I-
heal crystal on the physic flask. That's the word I'm looking for.
I kept hearing Vlasic. He ain't eating pickles mid-match, dude.
I mean, I
Uh-oh.
can get my job pickles.
I thought that I thought the monk. I thought he had heard me like talking about Vlasic pickles and came to get him a salty surprise. It sounded just like something was behind me. Moonveil on the field. Oh, that's right. Max did use a Moonveil for like a split second. That Twin Blade did not work against the Great Sword Jutsu. The Button Masher Supreme. That's one thing I miss about Dark Souls 3 is you couldn't really rely on your build as hard. There were definitely ones that were crutches like the Murky Hand Scythe and like the Black Knight Shield Ring City Sword combo. But they were fewer and far in between than Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, the fact that you can put any damn near any Ash of War, weapon art, whatever you want to call it, on any weapon that's not a special weapon, gives you so much bullshit. And you look at someone with a straight sword, you don't know what the fuck they've got on that thing. They could have the finger of God up their ass on that handle.
Perp got some Za and cool glass of lemonade. Him hitting the Za.
A nice tall glass of cold lemonade, brother.
Blasted Pickle, my new server name. You asked like why you keep like getting this abuse or whatever, and like getting made fun of, and then you come in like, I believe I would be Flaccid Pickle. I gotta know what you expect. Remember my dad used to not stop me. When I would drink the pickle brine. I would just steal the jar after we killed the pickles.
Hey. Some pickle juice hit different, you know?
Herald curve sword roll catch. Alright.
Which one am I fighting?
You will be fighting both of us.
Oh, we do it two-way again. Or
Yeah,
three-way.
give me a second though. This thingamabobber. Hey-ya! Whoa! 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 Oh shit. How did I hit anybody?
Oh no.
Let's try and hit both of yous. You're an idiot.
I did not mean to do that.
I headshot you. Ah! Forgot how fast that was. This is suddenly an even fight. Katana. Moshido Samurai.
I saw him start spinning, so I started spinning.
I can't believe you fucking killed him with the stupid little fire chunk.
Did a fire bomb. Just oh.
You could have killed me right there too, because I like don't like I'm not used to the Moonville animation. So
I think they might have sped it up too.
if you had just crouched on your L2 like follow-ups, you probably could have gotten me.
I don't like doing that. That's why I die so fucking much. Cause I don't.
I think we should soak more foods in a salt and vinegar brine.
Hold up. Let them cook.
I like those like pickled sausages that come in like a jar and they're all red.
Oh, those are good. The big mamas.
You know, the big mamas or Hannah's or whatever. Because
Tijuana mamas.
they make them in jars. Like you don't have to give them in a single pack. They like have big jars of them that you can buy. They're like freaking $15, but there's like so many pickled sausages in those things. I know they run my blood pressure right the fuck up though.
Oh, so much fucking sodium.
Blood, where every instance of blood is pickled juice instead. Where the old brine? You're the
Pickle
old
Rick!
hate you. You're the old brine, classic by the gods, spirit. Delayed temporal slash attack. That's the coolest way I've ever heard someone like describe doing this. Like doing some crazy like thing and then just walking up and going. I don't even know what I did. I think Max whiffed like a running R1 and I just walked at him. He rolled and I just hit him with the old katana R1.
Eel slice across the chest.
Pickle a can of Mountain Dew. We need to get good mythical morning on this, see will it pickle. But I see the time and it's getting a little bit late, so I think I'm gonna call the stream right there. You know, it's not been the worst stream, it's not been the best, I wish we could have got more people, but for the two lag switchers that did show up besides Max, I appreciate it. I hope that both of you get clean water wherever you guys are living.
I am sorry for snapping. I had a day at work. Apart from
You
one
got
good thing.
you had like a goth chick tell you that you had nice hair and you're like, I made my day. You can't
That was the one good thing all day. The rest of the day it was predatory old ladies with coupons.
delayed temporal slash attack. That's what I'm gonna call it from here on. Delayed temporal slash attack. But yeah, that's it for this one. The team fights were funny. Seeing just how crazy some of you guys' builds are has made me pity Max slightly, that he has to put up with all of you. Because I know he's like me and doesn't have some crunked out thing. There'll be a video tomorrow. It's about a game called Void Train. It's an indie game. Me, Emma, and Jordan play it, and it's... I mean, I think it's a pretty good video. I know it's not Souls or Melee Fighter, so no one's gonna watch it, but you know, it's pretty
It's
funny.
a Revolver Magnum.
And if you guys like the Red Dead video that I made a while back with the boys, or the Elden co-op, or the GTA video from way back when I sometimes repost around. If you guys like any of that kind of stuff, it's gonna be like that. It's just the boys being idiots. Have a pickled night. I'm gonna go watch sumo. You too.
That sounds good.
About to watch some sumo. That's it for this one. I hope you
Enjoy.
guys enjoyed it, and yeah, see you.
Boop.